Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I groom and fill in my eyebrows. I recently thinned out my eyebrows and I got them a little bit more defined. So stay tuned if you want to see how I do my eyebrows. I pluck my own eyebrows and I shape them myself. I try to make them as even as possible. Yeah, they're not exactly the same, but you know, what can you do? Try to get them as close as possible. If you watch my channel, you can see on my previous videos that my eyebrows were pretty bushy and just kind of everywhere. So I decided that I didn't like that anymore, so I just thinned them out and tried to get them defined. I kind of just mess with the top because that's where I had let it grow the most when I was letting them grow out. So I just, you know, took out from right here and then up here. I didn't really do anything down here, just right here. And then for the bottom, I didn't do too much. The only thing is that this one was kind of thinner right here than this one, so I just thinned this one out a little bit right in here. And the way that I try to get my eyebrows to be as similar as possible is that first I think of the shape that I want to go for, and I start on one eyebrow and say, what do to this eyebrow so that I can look like the shape that I want. Like, okay, so I gotta take a little bit from right here, you know, So then I take it out and then I look at the other side. Okay, now I gotta do the other side to match this one, so then I take out a little bit from over here. So I work in sections, you know, so I take off a little bit from here, check the other eyebrow, and, you know, back and forth until they look as similar as possible. The other thing I do is I trim my eyebrows, especially right here in the beginning of my eyebrows. These I got like at Five Below. It came in a little pack and it works great. I love them. It came in a little like set for nails. This is actually like a cuticle cutter thingy, but I use this for my eyebrows. So what you do is you grab a little spoolie like this one. Okay, so you comb your hairs up, and whatever hairs go past the line of your eyebrow, like the shape of your eyebrow, you trim that piece off. And I just trim it kind of straight off. So I just hold it straight up and then trim little by little, and you want to do this little by little because you might trim a little more than you have to. So when I do this eyebrow, I like to go towards the center of my eyebrow. That's how I like to cut them. So when I cut this side, I go, and when I cut this side, I put the scissors this way. I feel like just so I can see what I'm doing, you know, and I'm not cutting other hairs by accident. I'm going to show you guys how to find a shape for your eyebrows that complements your face, okay? So just grab any straight, thin. So the beginning of the eyebrow, right here, should be aligned with the side of your nose, the inner corner of your eye, and bam, there's the beginning of your eyebrow. And then you want to go onto the edge of your nostril. I gotta look straight into the camera. Hold on. Okay, to find where your arch belongs. Arch? Is it arch or arc? I have no idea. I call it arch and arc. Whatever comes out, comes out. But I'm going to call it arch. So, the arch is supposed to be aligned with the edge of your nostril and the center of your iris, okay? So, I want to look directly into the camera so that you can see. Can you see that? It's like right in the middle, and then that's where your arch is. And then you align the edge of your nostril with the edge of your eye, the outer corner. Bam, bam. And then there is the And then that's the outer corner of your eyebrow. Okay, so again, nostril, inner corner of the eye, beginning of eyebrow, nostril, center of iris arch, nostril, outer corner of eye, and that's the end of your eyebrow. After I got all that done, I lighten my eyebrows. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But I do it because I have black hairs. I have black eyebrow hairs. And so when you try to color it in with powders, pencils, whatever, it doesn't blend well. It looks really fake. So I lighten my eyebrows just so that it can kind of match the eyebrow powders a little bit. And I don't lighten my eyebrows too much, as you can tell, because I have dark hair and I still want it to look natural. I don't do blonde or anything like that. This is a bleach, and I just mix this up, put it on my eyebrows, and I leave it on for only 1 minute, and that's it. Maybe sometimes even less. People who have dark hair, their eyebrows should be 2 shades lighter than their hair color. And for people who have blonde hair or really light hair, their eyebrows should be 2 shades darker than their hair, okay? So that you can look more natural, because if you have really dark eyebrows and dark hair, I feel like you're gonna look mean, and in my case, I'm Hispanic, I look like a chola, so I like to lighten my eyebrows, okay? Okay, so now let's get into me filling in my eyebrows. I'm gonna use this Milani Eyebrow Pencil. It's a little spoolie, and it's mechanical, and this is in the color dark brown. I like to start on the arch and then the tail. I'm going to start like right in the beginning of my arch. I hope I'm in, okay. And I'm going to do very light feathered strokes, like very light, barely touching, because I don't want it to have harsh lines, okay? Okay, so once I get right here, I don't know why my eyebrows, they go like, it's the arch and then they go in and then out. Like, can you see that? So I fill it in so that it's just like a cornered arch, okay? So I'm going to draw an imaginary line. Like that. Can you see it? And then on my tail, I'm just gonna darken up the tail a little bit. Just like that. Can you see, like, right here, I have like this weird thing going on. My eyebrows are very crazy. They don't grow in some areas, and also over here, like, I have a little bald spot because I had chicken pox. And I have a little scar from that, so I don't grow hair. Let me comb my eyebrows. That's it for the pencil part. So now I'm going to get my spoolie, and I'm going to be placing my spoolie over the line, and I'm going to be bringing it towards the center of the eyebrow, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. So just watch, okay? Alright. So I'm going to really lightly and carefully, I'm just going over, I'm just going stroke, lift it off, and bring it back. I'm going like this, not like this. So I'm gonna bring it in. I don't want to bring it out, because then it's gonna like bring the pencil color up here, and I don't want that. So that's why I mean to the center of the eyebrow. Just to take away the intensity of the line. Okay? I'm going to use my NYX eyebrow powder and wax. And I'm going to grab some of the wax. I just put it on with my fingers. This is just to hold your little hairs in place and maneuver them easily. And it makes the powders stick. So, and I put that on real gently so that it doesn't move the pencil that we did. You can do that before pencil too. It's probably better to do it before the pencil. Okay, so then just comb the eyebrows to where you want them. And then I'm going to go into the darkest color. Apply this starting right here where I started to put the pencil, right in the beginning of my arch. And then I'm going to be bringing it towards the tail. Okay. And I didn't really put any on the outer edges because we lined it with the pencil. I just kind of filled in the outline with the lightest shade. And I'm going to start applying this right here. Do you see how my hairs, they're like more sparse right here into center? So I'm going to start right here where it starts to get fuller. I'm going to start right here and bring it back to meet the darkest color. Since we didn't outline the beginning of our eyebrows, I do line my eyebrows a little bit with the powder. Without putting any more product to the brush, I'm going to be bringing this in here. And then right in the beginning of my eyebrow, I'm going to be stamping vertically so that it can kind of look like little hairs. Right here, it's looking all weird, so I just kind of go over that, clean up the edge with my finger, and also right here. Excuse all these hideous monsters that I have on my face. I don't have any foundation on because right after this video I'm going to do a first impressions on this bad boy. This is the new Maybelline BB cream, and so if I have a video wearing the exact same thing, it's because it's for this, okay? Alright, so back to this. Okay, so then if you ever feel like you put too much color on the eyebrow, just like stamp it with your finger and your finger will pick up some of that and make it look more natural. I'm all about looking natural. I don't like for it to look like I drew on my eyebrows. You know, I don't want people to know that I drew it in or that I Sharpied them in or tattooed them. None of that. Okay, I want it to be like, damn, that girl got some nice natural eyebrows. I'm going to clean up the edges with concealer. This is the e.l.f. mini blending brush, but this is not a blending brush. Look at how thin it is, and it is very dense. And this little brush came in the Lock and Seal kit, but I don't use it for that. I use it for my eyebrows. NYC Cover Stick Corrector in the color Light. The consistency is thick and creamy, so that's why I like to use this for my eyebrows. I just dab this onto here. So I just start on the bottom and then real carefully just clean up here. And then you can just blend the concealer down a little bit. And then I dab the beginning so that it's not like a harsh line. And you can just blend the rest out with your finger. This is Maybelline Great Lash in Clear. I use this as a gel, eyebrow gel. So now I'm just going to place this on top of my eyebrows so that they hold in place and the little hairs don't move around and look crazy. So that is it for this eyebrow. Can you see the difference in between it? I mean, yes, my eyebrows are pretty thin, I guess, but they don't look that thin. I feel like they don't look like super McDonald's, you know, clown eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna do this eyebrow. So that is it for my eyebrows. They are all done. Do you see how much more defined they are than how I used to have them? I really do like my eyebrows. It does take a little bit more time than how I used to do it. I used to just put powder and gel and that's it. But, you know, I still enjoy it, and sometimes when I'm in a hurry I still just use the powders and it looks fine. But I do like this defined look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and that you learned something new today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.